Danko is a big manipulator. He tells you to start copywriting business, but in reality, he is not running a copywriting business himself. This is what 99% of the online gurus are doing. They are misleading you, and you are blindly following them, and then you're complaining why you cannot succeed. Instead of listening to what all of these gurus are telling you, look at their actions. And let's look at the actions of Danko. What he's doing. He is building an audience, and then he sells a course on how you can learn a certain skill or how you can start a certain business. And my advice to you is simply to not listen to what he tells you to do. Yes, copywriting is actually a great skill, but if you want to be like him, successful like him, and take advantage of this new meta, you have to look at his actions. And the new meta I'm talking about is the coaching business, which is what all of these guys that you watch, that you are inspired by, do. Andrew Tate, he has a coaching business where he teaches you how to do certain things. Iman Gadzhi has a coaching business where he teaches you how to start an agency. Luke Belmert has a coaching business where he teaches you, or he actually sells Capital Club. And I can go on and on with this list. All of the successful guys nowadays focus on building an audience, and they sell a course or some sort of coaching program. So how can we copy them so we can have a similar success? And why should we copy them at first place, you may ask? Because this is what, back then in the gold rush, do you know what kind of people got the most money? No, it was not people who went out, digged, and tried to find gold. Nah, it was the people who sell shovels. And right now, this is what these people are doing. They're selling you shovels when you're trying to get rich. So why don't you do the same? Why don't you sell shovels? But how? Is the next logical question. Super simple. The first thing that you need is an audience. You want to build an audience of raving fans that are going to follow you till the end of the world and are going to buy whatever you have to do. Danko did the same. He has like an audience that's more than millions across all of his social media platforms. And the way he did this is simply by providing a lot of value. Yes, you might say, dude, that's too vague, I already know this. Then why you're not doing this? Become a valuable person and then share all of the knowledge that you have. Yes, you don't need to be an expert and have or understand quantum physics to this deepest level. No, you just need to be one step ahead of your target audience so you can actually be valuable to someone else. Then you want to create videos where you share your experience, which would be the first method that you use for generating clients. But I want to set some realistic expectations. If you want to purely rely on content for client acquisition, you have to be willing to wait a few months, maybe a few years, until you can purely rely on this. Which leads me to the second method that I would recommend you for getting clients to the business that you'll be starting, which is outbound marketing. This can either be cold calls, cold emails, or cold messages, so you can get in touch with your ideal clients. Then you will try to sell them your offer / your service. Which leads me to the next point, creating an offer. Because if you just build an audience, or if you just get on a phone with people without having an offer to sell, what? Then what's the point? There is no point. You have to have something to sell to your audience. And speaking about something to sell, you may ask, should I create a course or a coaching program? I'll recommend you in the beginning to start with a coaching program, ideally one-on-one. And you may ask, but what should it teach? What should be my coaching program about? Simply something that you are interested in, something that you have some sort of knowledge in, or an area that you have achieved some sort of transformation. And this can be literally everything. This can be fitness coaching. This can be, let's say, productivity coaching. This can be coaching where you help people start a certain side hustle. Maybe where you teach other people how to play video game. This can be literally everything. You just have to analyze your life, see what sort of transformations you achieved in your personal life, and based on that, you can easily identify what you're quote-unquote good at, so you can teach other people. Then you want to get 3 to 5 better clients out of this one of the two methods that I shared with you. You can get them through outbound or you can get them through content. And when you get this, let's say 5 better clients, what you want to do is that you want to give them or deliver them your service / your offer, which would be one-on-one coaching on the topic that you're interested in, on the outcome that you promised them, and then you will be building your actual program with their help. How? Simply by seeking for feedback. You can say, hey, what did you like about the coaching session? What you didn't like? What can I teach you more? What can I remove from what I told you? And this way they can point you in the direction that will help you learn more things. Then you'll be building some resources, you'll be recording some videos, and that's how you're going to build an amazing program that people actually want. Yes, it will take time, but building business is hard and it takes time. Anyone who says, start business, join my program and you'll be successful in 30 days is crazy, man. Please, do not believe them. Do not believe them. And if you really want to play the long-term game, you can just check my program. You can see how I help people, and if you like it, you are more than welcome to join. But in this channel, I shared a lot of information for free. Like if you don't have some sort of finances to invest in yourself, you can just follow this advice. And just to quickly recap, focus on building an audience, and at the same time you want to be doing some sort of outbound. This can be cold calls, cold messages, cold emails for getting clients. Once you get 5 better clients, you want to build your offer with the help of these 5 better clients, and then you just want to repeat. You want to continue messaging people, you want to continue to do cold calls if that's what you chose to do, you want to continue creating content and continue selling your offer, which is like a high level overview of the process. And I want to finish this video with a positive note about Danko, because in all of these videos that I make about these successful guys, I get a lot of hate. And actually I love it, because this hate helps me boost the algorithm and reach to more people like you who stay to the end. And the message I want to finish is that Danko is an amazing guy. He actually told me a lot of things. I am watching and consuming his content. He's super smart. I agree with most of the things he says. He's amazing. But don't listen to everything that he says to you. Look at his actions.